An unexpected scene has shaken the Korean and global entertainment world. Jungkook of BTS, currently serving in the 5th division, was suddenly caught on camera enjoying a concert in the middle of a public crowd. This rare event surprised and delighted ARMY around the world. But behind that joy, a big question arises that unsettles the hearts of fans. Where is Jimin? Why was his friend and fellow division mate, who is always by his side, not seen accompanying Jungkook? And more importantly, the reason behind Jimin's absence evokes deep and heart-wrenching emotion. Is it true that Jimin deliberately chose to stay in the camp? What is his reason for willingly being left alone? News of Jungkook's presence at the concert, wearing casual clothing and a wide smile, instantly went viral within hours. Thousands of videos and photos of his appearance spread on social media, sparking speculation ranging from light to the most dramatic. Many initially thought Jungkook was on a regular leave, something common for soldiers granted brief permissions. However, reports from internal military sources revealed a shocking fact. Jungkook received special leave directly from the commander. This is a rare privilege even for celebrity soldiers of his stature. But what puzzled ARMY even more was Jimin's absence, who is usually never far from Jungkook, on stage or in real life. Various speculations arose. Some suspected Jimin might be sick, injured, or assigned to an inescapable duty. However, the reality that was finally revealed warmed, yet saddened many ARMY hearts. Jimin apparently chose to stay in the barracks and continue additional training he voluntarily undertook. This decision was not due to obligation but an extraordinary personal commitment to his responsibility as a soldier. A military source confirmed that Jimin declined leave in order to focus on training. This decision not only demonstrated Jimin's discipline but also his remarkable dedication to his duty to the nation, even when he had the opportunity to momentarily escape the harsh military routine. It's no surprise that Jimin's decision sparked emotional reactions from fans. Social media was flooded with proud, touched, and saddened comments. "I don't know if I should feel proud or cry, he's so dedicated," wrote one ARMY on Twitter. Another added, "Jimin stayed at the camp while Jungkook enjoyed a concert. He's truly a real hero." Both show different characters. Jungkook, spontaneous, enjoying the moment, while Jimin is disciplined, placing duty over personal pleasure. But does this decision imply distance between them? Not at all. According to a military source who had witnessed their interactions, the two remain very close, supportive of each other, with a bond even stronger than just fellow group members. Jungkook is always more relaxed and full of energy, while Jimin is very serious. But they always respect each other's decisions, said a soldier from their division. The most touching moment was when Jungkook returned to the barracks after the concert. According to a witness, upon arriving at the camp, Jungkook immediately looked for Jimin. In a warm and respectful atmosphere, Jungkook asked, "How is the training?" enthusiastically. Jimin just smiled and replied, "My training went well. How was your concert?" Jungkook looked enthusiastic at first, but then his expression turned calm when he saw Jimin's eyes, showing exhaustion, yet filled with pride. This moment affirmed, no regret, no jealousy, only genuine friendship strengthening them amid the harshness of military life. A military source stated that Jungkook even felt slightly guilty for enjoying brief freedom while Jimin chose to keep training. But Jimin, with his mature and understanding demeanor, told Jungkook, "Don't feel guilty. You deserved it." Those words struck ARMY's emotions, imagining the depth of their brotherhood. For them, this is not just a story about two global idols undergoing military service. This is a real tale of sacrifice, dedication, and unwavering support. Now, another question arises, making ARMY even more curious. Is there a chance Jimin and Jungkook will take leave together in the future? According to South Korean military regulations, soldiers in the same division can apply for joint leave, provided they receive approval from their superiors. If this happens, it would surely be an emotional moment for fans longing to see them together again in public. But given Jimin's steadfast character, it seems likely he will continue focusing on his duties until the truly right moment arrives. Meanwhile, HYB and Bang Si-hyuk have also given their reactions regarding Jungkook's concert appearance. According to internal sources, Bang Si-hyuk had known about Jungkook's leave plans, but did not expect him to be captured on camera so much. "I thought he would enjoy his free time quietly, but this is Jungkook we're talking about," said Bang Si-hyuk in an internal conversation leaked to the media. This also raises questions about how HYB manages BTS members' activities during military service. Are they given freedom, or are there unwritten limitations? Until this article was written, HYB had not issued an official statement. Clearly, one thing is increasingly evident. Even while undergoing military service, public attention towards BTS never wanes. Every move they make, whether Jungkook being caught on camera at a concert or Jimin choosing to train with high dedication, becomes a hot topic discussed by millions. Fans can only wait for the moment when the two will reunite on stage, bringing stories of the struggles and sacrifices they went through during their service. They still have a long road ahead before completing their military duty. There will be more training, challenges, and exhausting days. But one thing is certain, they are not alone. They have each other, strengthening one another in silence and action. They also have ARMY, always faithfully waiting, counting the days until both reappear in public, this time with an even more inspiring story. And until that day arrives, ARMY can only keep wondering in their hearts. After all these sacrifices, will Jimin one day allow himself to rest, smile, and enjoy a moment of freedom as Jungkook did? Or perhaps one day they will take leave together, appear in public, and once again move the world with true friendship, not just on stage, but within the tough reality of South Korean military life? Only time will tell. Yet, behind the thunder of rapidly spreading news, a question arises that we should all reflect on together. Did all this really happen? Is Jungkook's presence at the concert, without Jimin by his side, an undeniable fact? Or could it be part of a scenario deliberately crafted to draw public attention and strengthen their image during military service? How well can we, as fans, distinguish between reality and sensation carefully packaged to go viral across platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and others? Let's be honest, how often do we watch a short video clip and immediately believe it without a second thought? Have we forgotten that video or photo snippets can be selected, edited, and packaged to create a desired perception? Haven't we also seen how viral news sometimes turns out to be fragments that don't necessarily reflect the full story? Then, was Jungkook's presence at the concert truly under official military permission? Or could this be a publicity strategy used by certain parties to maintain BTS's presence during their military hiatus? We would like to invite you to think more deeply. What if what you see is only the surface of a larger narrative meticulously arranged? What if those viral photos are merely tiny pieces of a much more complex reality? Is Jimin truly left alone at the camp? Or is this an emotional narrative purposely built to evoke sympathy and tenderness? Is there a chance that both members are following a communication strategy from their agency to keep global media attention in a situation where BTS is officially not active in entertainment? We should also ask, do HYB and Bang Si-hyuk truly not know the viral impact of Jungkook's concert appearance? Or was this all carefully planned, complete with natural leaks? Could HYB's silence be not due to unpreparedness in issuing statements, but part of a strategy to fuel public curiosity, driving them to search for information, share speculation, and keep the hype alive? We realize that the information we present comes from various open sources: TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and other online media. However, the truth of such information still needs further validation. Don't we all agree that social media is a space where facts and opinions mingle, and sometimes the truth is obscured by narratives carefully arranged? If so, how far are you willing to say, "I know this is true," rather than merely, "I read it on social media"? Let's reflect. Have we become critical audiences? Or have we become part of the wave, merely following the flow, believing anything that's trending without asking, without verifying? Have you ever asked, who first spread this information and what was their motive? Is the narrative Jimin chose to continue training a story genuinely coming from a trusted military source, or simply words crafted to warm fans' hearts? We are not asking you to immediately believe or reject this information. What we hope for is your desire to question more deeply, to investigate further and not be easily swept away by sensation. The entertainment world, especially one as big as BTS, is not free from the game of opinions, image crafting, and complex communication strategies. So, before you share this news, ask yourself, is this fact or fabrication? Am I just part of the media game? Or do I truly understand what's going on? Thank you